everyone, good day, good evening from whatever time zone you're watching from. Mydigitallawyer, your digital lawyer. I'm an intellectual property lawyer and a business lawyer. Thanks for subscribing to my YouTube channel. Thanks for watching my videos. Thanks for sharing my videos. Thanks for your thumbs up. Thanks for your comments and feedback. So today's episode, I want to talk about something really quick. It's a frequently asked question. People ask me, I've gotten a lot of questions and inquiries about partnership, how to start up your partnership, what you should look out for and what you should avoid, or should you go into a partnership or should you not. So I just want to say this real quick. Partnership is not a bad thing to go into. All you need to do is follow some legal tips I'm going to give you right now, and that should help you. So stay tuned. Welcome back. This is Mydigitallawyer once again, an intellectual property lawyer and a business lawyer. So quickly, I want to give you some legal tips to help you start up your partnership. So if you're looking into starting up your partnership soon with an individual or another venture or another company, there are some things you need to look out. General tips or general legal tips I would like to give you on starting up your own partnership. The first thing you need to know is what's a partnership. Partnership simply is an agreement, a combination of two or more people or two or more corporate bodies or an individual and a corporate body to exist together as one legal entity. Not just to exist together, but to share liabilities, to share responsibilities, to share finances in a proportion according to what that agreement would say. Yes, so now quick one. First thing you want to know before you start up your partnership agreement is this. You want to actually consider, do you really need a partnership? Can you do well by yourself? Do you need somebody to come in, join you in this business of yours? Do you want to expand? If you're looking at expanding your business, then partnership may be a form of business you want to consider. However, like I always say, don't enter that deal, don't sign up that agreement without your lawyer. So first thing you want to do is get an attorney, a business attorney, consult with that attorney so that you can know what are the chances of surviving in this partnership, what are the chances of the success of this partnership, who are you going to this partnership agreement with. Are you going in to this with some business that's not even registered? Are you going into with an individual that you're not even sure of? And at this point in time, you have to remove sentiments. So you think through this, get a lawyer that will follow you through the way, that will guide you through the way. So after consulting your business attorney, next thing you want to do is have a discussion with this partner or partners. You have to matters like dissolution. Yes, if your partner, if this partnership agreement is going to be dissolved, what is it going to be like? Resolution of disputes. If you have disputes, how do you decide to solve this? You talk about issues like ownership. What percentage of this business do I own? What percentage of this business do you own? What property do I own? What property do you own? What property do we jointly own? That's what ownership here in partnership is about. And you also decide, okay, in the event that this business collapses or goes bad, who is taking what part of what property? You discuss that with your partner. So discuss decision making, the management, because this is now a team. You're going to be a team right now, maybe just 2 partners or 3 partners or more. So who is going to be responsible for taking key decisions? There's some businesses where you see they have a management partner, not the only one responsible for making decisions. You come together, you discuss who is going to make key decisions that will affect this business. Then you talk about distribution, because you make profits. You are definitely getting to these partnership agreements for the purpose of making money. So when the money comes, who is taking the larger sum? Who is taking the larger percentage? So this has to be what you discuss, so you don't to avoid stories that touch the heart. So you don't just go into partnership because, oh, I trust this person so much, I like this person so much, person is good. You discuss, you sit down and have this discussion with them. You also talk about contribution, like I said earlier. How much am I contributing to this? So most times your contribution is proportionate to the distribution of the profit. So I contribute like 50% to this, I should get 50% when the profit is out. If I contribute 20% of this, I should get like 20% of the profit when it's out. So after having this discussion with your prospective partner, next thing is which is the really, really important part, is the partnership agreement. So this point takes you back to the first point where I mentioned you have to consult your attorney. You have to consult a business attorney. So back to this, after discussing with your prospective partner, both of you or all of you go to your lawyer, or go to your lawyers, or you go to your own lawyer, let your lawyer draft a partnership agreement for you. It is really very important, and important clauses that have to be in this agreement, obviously, aside the basic ones like the names and address and everything about the business. Talk about liability, talk about the contribution. So it's going to be stated there expressly how much is who contributing to this partnership, how much percent, what's the percentage that we're getting from this person, what's the percentage we're getting from these other person, even if it's a corporation, because it can be a corporation and an individual, two corporate bodies coming together to form a partnership, but it has to be stated in that agreement. Then the distribution too, contribution goes with distribution. So who is taking what percentage of the profits? These are clauses that should be involved, that should be written down expressly and clearly in your partnership agreement. You also look at, there are times where disputes must arise. We are all different human beings and different people with our differences. So in the event that there's a dispute, do you want to solve this dispute by litigation? Bear in mind, litigation is really expensive, and then you go all out. Your matter becomes a public matter, because once it's in the court of law, it becomes public. Or do you want to solve it by mediation? By an alternative to the regular dispute, that's an alternative dispute resolution means. This has to be written down in your partnership agreement. You also think of loss of a partner. If one dies or becomes insane or becomes so sick, that what happens in the event of such thing. You have to write that down. These are very, very important clauses that have to be agreement. So then you also talk about the ownership. So I'm just going to run through this. There are so many other important clauses, but I need you to know that ownership is also a very, very important clause that should be in your partnership agreement. Who owns what part of the business, who owns what, and then what happens in the event that this business dies or one person dies, who is moving it? Then do you have the ability to buy out a partner, or what's your partner's take on bringing in a new partner to this partnership, to this business? All these have to be written down expressly. In the event that one dies, what's happening? These are very, very critical decisions that you have to make, and you have to write it down in your partnership agreement. I've spoken about non-disclosure agreement before in the previous video. This is also important in a partnership agreement. You talk about maybe there's a secret in that business, and then one of the partners leave. What happens to that idea? What happens to that trade secret? It has to be written down. You probably have to put in a non-disclosure agreement or a non-compete clause, such that when that partner leaves, they would not compete with you or take your trade secret out there to do business with some other person. So basically, the most important thing you need to know is you should be sure of who you're getting into business with, one, and you also need to get legal backing. This is like the 10th time I'm saying this. You really need to do this with your attorney. So even when you think you're seeing a lot of templates online to get partnership agreement templates online, it's easy to get the templates online, but do you really understand what these clauses are saying or what these terms mean? So you need your lawyer. I hope you found this video useful. If you're thinking of going to a partnership with someone, think through it over and over again. Consult your business attorney, someone that will guide you through the whole step. That was a fast one. Need help with drafting your partnership agreement? Consult a business attorney. And it's also important that you do that at the early stage of the partnership and not when you have already come together. So I'm available for you if you need me to help you. Yes, I'm a business attorney. Like I said earlier, I'm an intellectual property lawyer also. So if you want to start up your partnership and you are clueless as to what to do, after watching this video and you still need help or guidance, do well to send me a mail, mydigitallawyer@gmail.com. Thanks for watching this video. Thanks for following me through. Thank you so much for subscribing. If you're yet to subscribe, please hit the subscribe button there. Hit the subscribe button. Follow me on Instagram. I post quality content on Instagram, basically on Instagram, and mostly on Instagram and on Twitter. I am at Mydigitallawyer, with double L. Thanks for watching. Have an amazing week ahead. Bye bye.